What is up, guys? Flame here, coming at you with a Stardust Synchron deck profile for Master Rule 2020. Yeah, so this deck is super fun to play and super cheap. That's why I picked it up, because I wanted to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was pretty cheap, honestly. Like the video and subscribe. But yeah, let's get into it. We are running triple junk. So this is your main card, and what it lets you do is special summon a level 2 or lower monster from your graveyard in defense position, but its effects are negated. And this is your main card. If you special summon a level 2 from your graveyard, then basically that allows you to do all of your combos in the deck. So if you're going up against a Synchron deck, then you're going to want to disrupt this with negates or something, because if they can't get this out, then basically they can't really do anything. But very consistent card, especially since you're running stuff to search it in the deck. So yeah, triple Doppel Warrior. What this lets you do is, if a monster is special summoned from the graveyard, which is Junk Synchron's effect, then you can special summon this onto the field. And if you use this for a synchro summon, then you can special summon 2 tokens on your side of the field. And then you can just use that to extend your combos. Yeah, very good card, honestly. And your main non-tuner. So yeah, triple Doppel Warrior. Next, you're running 3 Quick Draw Synchrons. What this lets you do is you can special summon it from the hand by sending a monster from your hand to the graveyard, but you can't use it for a synchro summon. So basically you just use this card to send stuff like Doppel Warrior to the graveyard, so then Junk Synchron can special summon it back and then do the whole combo. Yeah. Next is 2 Synchron Carriers. So what this does is, during your main phase, you can normal summon another Synchron monster in addition to your normal summon your set. So you can just normal summon that, and then normal summon your Junk Synchron, right? And then you can just synchro summon. I keep saying that Junk Synchron and then a level 2, because there's a level 5 extra deck monster called Junk Speeder, which basically starts off everything, and it's probably your main extra deck card. But yeah, double Synchron Carriers, optional. You can put it down to 1, but I like running it at 2. Double Cobalt Hedgehog. And basically, when it's in the graveyard, you can special summon this back if you can control a tuner monster. And most of the time you should. But another level 2. And yeah, when it leaves the field, it is banished though. But it's really good either way. Double Rush Warrior. What this does, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then add 1 Synchron monster in your graveyard, and add it to your hand. And again, level 2, and you can send this from your hand to the graveyard to double the damage of a warrior synchro monster you control. Yeah, and during damage calculation only. And Junk Speeder, which is the card I keep talking about, is a warrior type. So yeah, and it's synchro, so it works out. Next, you're running double Junk Giants. So really good card. You're gonna want to go second to use this card, but if your opponent controls a level 6, 5 or higher monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Basically, you just use this to defend yourself. I mean, sometimes you can synchro summon it. You can synchro summon with it, since its other effect is that if you synchro summon with this card, it can't be negated. So, but most of the time you're not really doing that. You're just using that so you're not FTK'd or something like that. Next is double Synchron Explorer. So when it's normal summon, you can special summon 1 Synchron monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Its effects are negated. Again, you can get back your Junk Synchron, and from there you can just combo off. Yeah. for the one-ofs, we're running 1 Drill Synchron, 1 Junk Defender, 1 Hyper Synchron, and then 1 Turbo Synchron. So what Drill Synchron does is if a warrior type monster you control attacks a defense monster, inflict piercing damage, and if you do, you draw a card, which is very good considering that Junk Speeder is a warrior type, and basically it gives you a free +1, but most of the time you're not using that effect, you're just using it because it's level 3, again like Junk Synchron. Yeah, next is Junk Defender, and you can special summon this out if your opponent declares a direct attack. Then at level 3, honestly, it's not a bad level for this deck, but if it was level 2 it would have been way better. But it's still a really good part of the deck, so you won't get FDK'd or anything. Hyper Synchron, I'm just running this because of its level. Its effect is super trash, but level 4 it really helps you out. Turbo Synchron, level 1, that's the main reason I'm running it. Yeah, its effect pretty lackluster, honestly. I mean, you can use it for in some cases, but not really. Like, it doesn't really pop up. Next for the spells, okay, triple tuning, mandatory. You must run 3 tuning, or 2 at least, actually. But you can add a Synchron tuner from your deck to the hand, then send the top of your deck to the graveyard. You can actually get really lucky here, because if you send the top of the deck to the graveyard and it happens to be one of your level 2s in the deck, like Synchron Explorer or Rush Warrior, or yeah, any, like we have a lot in here. But if you send that to the graveyard and you searched Junk Synchron, then you can just normal summon that and basically get your combo out off of 1 card. Just really good, honestly. Next, we're running 3 Limit Overdrive. So what this card does is this is to get out, to cheese out basically your Shooting Quasar Dragon. You could possibly run it at 2 if you don't really want to focus too much on Shooting Quasar, but you can return 1 Tuner Synchro monster and 1 non-Tuner Synchro monster you control to the extra deck, and then you can special summon this out. Because for this card you need 1 Tuner Synchro monster and 2 non-Tuner Synchro monsters, so it saves you the basically resources. So yeah. Next is Double Starlight Junction. What this does is once per turn you contribute 1 tuner monster and special summon 1 Synchron monster from your deck with different levels than the tributed monster on the field. Really good, just if you have too many tuners on the field, which does happen occasionally. It is a field card, so but that doesn't really matter, honestly. But if you synchro summon on your opponent's turn, then you can send one of their cards shuffle it into the deck. Yeah. So in some of your synchro tuners in the extra deck have that effect to synchro summon during your opponent's main phase or something. Double synchro blast wave. Generic for synchro deck, I guess. If you control a synchro monster, you can target 1 monster your opponent's control, destroy that target, just simple removal. But if they do have protection, it can be troublesome sometimes. Then it's just like a break in your hand. 1 monster reborn, special summon a card from your graveyard. It really helps in the grind game if you want to special summon back your Junk Synchron and then keep on trying to get out on stuff like your Shooting Quasar. 1 mystical Space Typhoon, destroy Pablo in the back row basically. Yeah. 1 Falling Current in really bad condition, but you can target 1 face-up card and declare a level between 1 and 3 becomes that level. Yeah, so it really helps if you're just like a few levels off from getting the synchro you want. Yeah. 1 Fighting Spirit. This card is really good. The equipped monster gains 300 attack for each monster your opponent controls. So that could I'm not even gonna do math right now, but you can get a lot of attack on your 1 monster, and if it would be the Sword of Battle, you can destroy this card instead. So protection and upset attack. One flint. You don't really need to run this. It's just my personal preference. But basically, you can equip this to one of your opponent's monsters, and it can attack or change its battle position, and its attack is decreased by 300 points. And if it gets destroyed, you can equip it to another monster on the field. So you can just like keep equipping it to your monsters. It gets very annoying, but then again, they can just negate it pretty easily. We're running like 6 traps. Compulsory evacuation device. Sends one of their monsters from one monster on the field to the owner's hand. One-dimensional prison. If an opponent declares an attack, you can remove from play that attacking monster. Easy vanish. One synchro strike. So target one synchro summon monster. It gains 500 attack for each synchro material monster used to summon it. So on Quasar, you can just easily get 1,500 attack to make it a giant beatstick with an Omni negate. It's super insane if you pull it off. One Stardust Slash. It's a monster reborn for your Stardust monsters, and you are running a lot of Stardust monsters in your extra deck. One Paleozoic Dynamicious. Yeah, that's how you say it. Target one face-up card on the field, discard one card, and if you do, banish it. And then when this is in the graveyard, if a trap is activated, you can special summon this back, and as a level 2 monster. And you already know, if you have a level 3 and a level 2, instant combo right there. And then one Stardust Respark. Really good card, but situational. Basically, when your opponent special summon monster declares a direct attack, and if its attack is greater than or equal to your life points, you can negate it, draw a card, and get a free Stardust Dragon from your extra deck or graveyard. But you can only activate one Stardust Respark per turn. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we're running one Junk Connector. This deck is basically all synchro monsters except this card. But it is good to affect monsters, warrior and on machine, including the tutor, to make this card. And if it's destroyed by battle, then you can basically special summon a Junk Synchro monster from your extra deck. Pretty good effect, but normally you don't get this card out because of Junk Speeder's effect, which I'll explain later. But yeah. Martial Metal Marcher. It's level 3. That's basically the reason we're running it. You special summon this in the defense position, right? And you can target a tuner in your graveyard and special summon it back onto the field. If it will synchro summon. And normally, I don't really like this card, because if you synchro summon this with another card, it makes the card you synchro summon a tuner on the field, which doesn't really go well with the combos. Okay, double Junk Speeder. Super good card. Your main card right here. But basically, you can special summon as many Synchron tuners from your deck with different levels in defense position. Face up defense position. And then you can just from there, what I like to do, I'll show you if this video gets enough likes. Not even that many. Well, if this video gets enough likes, like 100, which is a lot for me since this is my first YouTube video, I'll do a combo of this, but I'll do a combo video. But you synchro summon, and this gets out all of your Synchron tuners. But you can only special summon synchro tuners, synchro monsters, from your extra deck this turn. So, one Excel Synchron, one of your main tuner synchro monsters, it can change its level by sending a Synchron monster from your deck to the graveyard, and you can increase and decrease its level. Very versatile, honestly. One Junk Warrior. I know what you're about to say, this is irrelevant, but I just run it because it's another level 5 tuner. Basically a backup plan just in case you run out of resources. and you can't really get into your shooting quasar, then you can just try to try to stall with Junk Warrior. But you can actually synchro summon with that since it's a level 5. One Stardust Charger Warrior, your best level 6. When it's synchro summoned, you draw a card. That's basically the only effect you're going to be using. And you just use this to combo, basically. Keep on synchro summoning. When Junk Gardener changes your opponent's monster's battle position, very cool, and level 6 again. Level shooting Riser Dragon. You could run 3, but I like running 2 honestly, because you only really see 2. But this is your main tuner to get out your shooting Quasar Dragon, and you can synchro this card during your opponent's turn to activate Starlight Junction's effect. But yeah, your best synchro tuner in the deck. Double Stardust Dragon. You could possibly run 1, but just generic good level 8. Really good. It negates your opponent's monster effects by attributing itself, but then it comes back during your end phase. Level 10. Okay. Stardust Warrior. This is a super good level 10. You can tribute this card to negate your opponent's special summon, and then it comes back during the end phase. And then, if this card leaves the field, you can special summon a level 8 or lower synchro monster from your extra deck. And yeah, just really good. 3000 attack, 2500 defense, just really good card. Shooting Star Dragon. You won't really try to synchro into this. It's more like, because shooting Quasar Dragon's effect is to, when it leaves the field, you can special summon this card from your extra deck for free. Like, that's honestly a super good effect. But basically a beater, it can negate an effect that would destroy a card once per turn, and it can negate an attack once per turn, basically. Yeah, that's basically it. Shooting Quasar Dragon. Your big boss card. It's an Omni Negate, which means it can negate anything once per turn. And it can't be special summoned by other ways, but you can cheese it out using Limit Reversal, or Limit Overdrive, my bad, to get it out. And then it can attack up to the amount of up to the amount of non-tuner synchro monsters use raise, so it can possibly attack twice per game. 4000 attack, 4000 defense. Just a very good card. But that's it for this video. Leave a like if you like this video. If we get 100 likes, then I will do a combo video. So yeah.